Hello, 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 lovelies. Welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This week we have the second eclipse with the full moon in Taurus coming up. This is going to close the portal. When we're talking about eclipse energy, we know that the effects can last up to a year, but at least the portal for this year, this is the last doorway. Like I talked about last week, where this eclipse season has really focused on relationships, shifting relationships, bringing relationships into balance. And so we're going to be seeing more of that theme this week. So hang tight to receive the complete forecast. Shall we begin? Welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast, where each week we share with you divine guidance on where you need to place your attention, your focus, your energy, and also bring through frequencies to help you heal, to inspire you, to empower you, and to uplift you. Here's your host, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, with this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, and I do these weekly Goddess Energy Forecasts to help you recognize the energies that you're constantly dancing with and how you can utilize those energies to create the life that you desire, to release that which is ready to go, to align yourself with your North Star, and to just come back to self. But all of this is really to help you identify the magic that is always unfolding around you. So this week, so first of all, I talk a little bit about October, and I feel like the forecast for this month has been really like overall in a way. I feel like the same thing happened last week. October is a great month to pause and appreciate your ancestors. Step into gratitude for those who have come before you, for those who have paved the way for you, whether you follow that pathway or a different pathway that's more in alignment with you. They came before you and made this happen for you. It is because of them, their evolution, that you are here. So really use October, since it is the month of magic and it is activating the magical self. Really use October to tap into your lineage. And when you're doing ancestral work, here's something I want you to remember. Not all your ancestors want to root you on or want success for you. So what you want to do when you're calling them in, you say, ancestors of the highest light who are here to support me in my purpose on my path. Like, call in the ancestors of the highest light who are here for your highest good. And when you do that, only the ones who are here to support you will be able to come through, or who are here for your highest good will come through, right? Because sometimes we also have to understand our wounds, our shadows that have been passed on to us, lineage wise. Oh my gosh, the word wasn't coming through, right? So sometimes we need to receive the wounded ancestor where it started, so that it will move through you and hopefully stop there. You can heal it, right? So it's the ancestors who are here for your highest good, who are of the highest light. You have to be specific. Don't just open up for all of them. Not all of them are here for your highest good. Not all of them want you to succeed, and that is okay. That is totally okay. But you get to choose. You get to choose. There are ancestors who are here to support you, and those are the ones that you want to call in. So October, we know the veil gets thinner and thinner. Basically, I think I started talking about this like last month. Depending on how energy sensitive you are, you probably started feeling that spiritual veil get thinner and thinner, and it's like that throughout the rest of the year. So till December, and in January it starts to get thicker and thicker again. That's the word I'm using, thicker and thicker again. So we have Samhain Samhain. Oh my gosh. We have Samhain coming up, which is Halloween or All Hallows Eve, which is where the veil is known to be the thinnest, which means that your ancestors, they can come in clearly. Actually, from this point moving forward, they can come in very clearly if you've been paying attention. They're already coming in to bless you, to communicate with you, to give you messages. Again, when you are shielded in the divine light, only the ancestors who hold divine light can come to you, or who are here for your highest good, can come through and connect with you, right? But this month is a perfect time to step into gratitude for those who have come before you, whether they're here to root you on or not. Whatever they did in the past is what created this future for you, right? So make sure you step into gratitude for all your ancestors. If you love rituals, you can do a simple rituals of just honoring your ancestors, right? Depending on what culture or background you're from, I'm sure there's a way that you can honor your ancestors that is more in your culture, right? So I wanted to share with you, one of my neurographic teacher, every October, she does an ancestral art journey. And it's the entire October. And we get to really step into that gratitude and also open up to receive and heal, with the ancestral lineage. And it's the most magical journey ever. And I'm going to show you kind of like what a little bit of, this is the recent one that we did. There is one where we look at the all 7 generations past. We draw all of them, and then there's a way that we work with colors. And at the end, you just look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, this part is highlighted, this part is healing, this ancestor is calling to me. It is the most magical experience ever. If after hearing this, you're like, I want to do that journey, just send me a message and I can connect you to her. I believe you can still take it. We just did class 3, but you can still join and do the recordings. It is powerful. I highly recommend everyone to experience this. It is just incredible. So yesterday, what we did, we focused on the 4, like the 4 corners. So we really brought in the 4 directions. So looking at our lineages in terms of like the East, having the fathers, the West, the mothers, and then the North is like the I think it's the fathers, mothers. And then the South is the mother's father, something like that. So we're looking at all of that. And it's so interesting as I'm moving through each of the directions and drawing the lines. And I'm going to show you, it's not done yet because I haven't added colors yet. So you can kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. So you can see I'm in the center, right? In that balanced flow. And then each direction, it connects to my lineage, mothers, fathers, mothers, so forth. And so, yeah. So each direction that I focused on as I was drawing the lines, it was like I would receive, it was like a journey that I was taken to. And the one in the West, I started with the West because she walks us through a meditation. And in the meditation, you are surrounded by the directions, and then one of the directions or 2, it doesn't matter, but a direction will usually call to you. And for me, I turned to the West, and I don't know why, but I did. And so I started drawing in the West. And as I was drawing, now this is the direction of my mother's lineage. So the mothers on my mom's side, if that makes sense. So all the women there. And as I'm drawing, I get this, I see the vision. I see all the mothers on my mom's side, and they're all standing, but they're looking at me like with this worry, like, and I heard, what are you doing? And then the stories began to come in, like they showed me the vision of it. And what happened is that they had to marry into money in order to have security and safety. And so here I am. I'm like, I'm going to create my own wealth, which has been, that is my life path. My life path number is an 8, right? It is what I that's what I want to do. I want to create my own wealth. I feel like most of my life, my prayer has been, freeing myself from being dependent on others when it comes to money. It's very interesting. So here I am. I'm like creating my own opportunities and my own money. And they're like, what are you doing? Are you going to be okay? Are you going to be safe? And they have this worry on their faces. And so as I'm drawing, they're sharing the story with me of how that's the only way they could be, under that protection, is that marry into money, so that the man's money will actually create the safety and the security for the women. And this went on generations. And, here I am. Here I am. It's like, I'm going to make my own money. And they're like, what are you doing? Are you going to be safe? What is happening? What time is this? All of that is kicking up. So as I am drawing and bringing in the circles, I remember saying, it is safe for me to create my own wealth. It is safe for me to create my own security, and I heard myself repeating that over and over. And it's funny because each direction, I feel like, especially the North and the South, there were big archangels that came through. But let's go back to the West. There was a color that came through. And the color that came through is red. There we go. Red came through. And that's what I'm going to be pulling in there. So maybe next week's Goddess Energy Forecast, if I don't forget, I will show you the complete work. But I'm going to be incorporating the colors. The colors hold frequency. We know this, right? And colors bring in the healing. So red came in at that, which is connecting me to the roots and is bringing in that energy of safety and security, right? It just blows my mind. Okay, so this is just this is a way for me to connect to my ancestors. And, this weekend coming, the one that we're going to do is also going to be a powerful one. It is a beautiful journey. And I am so grateful that I get to do this with Neurographica, with my Neurographica teacher every October. It's like I get to pause and I get to thank those who have come before me, but also open up to receive the gifts that they want to give us. They want to give me, right? The same with your ancestors. They are on standby. The veil is so thin right now. Again, acknowledge them, thank them, and then open up, because they're coming. Some of them are coming with gifts. And some of them will also help you understand where your divine gifts come from, where your soul gifts come from. Because I feel like our soul gifts, we have one that we come in, that we've cultivated, lifetime upon lifetime upon lifetimes. And there are also ones that we inherit through our lineage, right? Mine, and it's funny because this morning I was just thinking about writing a post about this. In both my mom's side and my dad's side, they're powerful seers and oracles. Powerful. This is something that I got to, inherit as well. Now, that's something that I also I've cultivated through lifetimes, but it's even more powerful now because I stepped into this lineage as well. And so I thank them for that. I thank them for that, for my gift, my oracular gift, and my gift of seeing the unseen this year, right? It's beautiful. So I'm sharing all of this with you so that, what today's the 23rd, right? You still have time to step into that gratitude for your ancestors because they made it possible for you today. Whether you agree with what they did in the past or not, whatever they did led to you being where you are, giving you the ideas that you need to move forward, to change, to heal, right? It's because of the life that they lived. So take some time to just extend that gratitude, like really feel that love from your heart. Create a love ball, a big love ball, and just pour into it love from your heart, from the divine father above, from the divine mother below, and then send it out and see your lineage. Just see that light move through, like I'm doing it right now. I hope you're doing it with me. See that ball of light move through the line, your lineage line, and just like almost like blasting everyone in the line. Now, those who don't want it, they'll step out of the line. That's okay. Not everybody wants light. in our lineages. So those who will receive it will receive it. That's not your thing. Just send it to them with gratitude. And that is just, it's a powerful way to always have that, to be open for that ancestral allies who are here for you. Let me know if you have any questions about that, or if you would like to dive into this work, the neurographic journey, so I can connect you to my teacher, or if you would like to just work with me one-on-one and we can, create a ritual for you to appreciate and acknowledge and send gratitude to your lineage. I would love to do that. Just send me a message and we can get something set up. So the last that I want to talk about too, again, Saturday is the full moon in Taurus with the lunar eclipse. So the last one was the new moon in Libra, and it was the solar eclipse, right? Here's the thing. Both Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. This is where the theme of relationship recalibration comes through, right? But I love this because Libra is an air sign. So we started the portal, the eclipse portal, in the air realm, which is the mind, the intellect, the higher mind, right? The higher consciousness. Where was I looking? Oh, that's a word that I wanted to use, but it's not coming in, so there must be a reason, right? That is the realm that we started, clearing out the beliefs that no longer serve us. And again, being October, this is going to be, I talked about this, where it's going to be karmic and also ancestral. So it's deep work here that we were doing. We started on the level of the mind, removing, decluttering, all of that, unnecessary beliefs, limiting beliefs and thought patterns that no longer serve us. And now we're coming to earth, literally to earth, right? Because Taurus is an earth sign. And Taurus always reminds me of the mountain. It's the earth of the earth, the earth of the earth sign. They are the mountains of the earth sign, and it's really bringing us into, it's highlighting our physical bodies, of course, but it's also highlighting like areas of abundance, of security, of wealth, of safety. All of that is coming through with Taurus as well. So again, with the eclipse, we are I'm getting like, you're going to be cutting cords here. You're going to be cutting cords here. So I'm really glad that we did that light bubble blasting through the lineage, because I saw that also removing any cords that needed to go as well. I'm really seeing the root of things being removed, like being uprooted, right? So really give yourself, just like you did with the new moon in Libra, with the solar eclipse, give yourself grace, take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself, because these is powerful energy we're working with. We're doing deep work. We're doing powerful work. So really open yourself, pay attention and observe where the invitation is and what the invitation is, and then follow through by taking the simple steps that are coming through. Right? We're talking about body here. We're talking about creating wealth, creating security, feeling safe, right? All of that is going to be highlighted with the Taurus here. And full moon energy, we know, is going to allow us to release and let go. So what is ready to go? And again, I'm getting karmic and ancestral lineage stuff. So call in your team, surround yourself with light, and begin the release of the ancestral karma that have been holding you back, which I feel like this graphic art that we just did yesterday did exactly that. It's so freaking powerful. Like, as I talk about this, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up at all. It is so powerful. So what ways are you gonna use to honor your ancestors, your line, your lineage? And how are you going to honor yourself as you are moving through this deep cleansing and healing, right? And again, we're talking about relationships here, right? This is yummy. This is where the healing and the uprooting is happening. What no longer serves will be shown to you clearly, and you get to decide what path you want to take with it. So pay attention. All right, so shall we go back to the centering if you haven't already yet, and then we'll move into the cards, the messages that want to come in. So close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, deep breath in here and out. Open your channel immediately and begin to receive that divine light from the heart of the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, coming down into your crown, move it into your heart, and from there it anchors before it continues downward, moving down your legs, out through your feet, creating roots of light that anchors into the earth. Taking a deep breath in and out. And now send that channel, the bottom channel from your heart, send it all the way down, move it into the earth, straight down into the earth, and plug it into the heart of the Divine Mother at the center of the earth, and open up your channel again. Receive her light, her nectar, her support, her love. Bring it into your heart, bring it into your body. Let it continue spreading throughout your entire being. There you go. And call in your higher self to join you in your heart, to be fully embodied within your heart. There you go. And see all three lights, or all three energies merge together as one within your heart. So you have the divine light from above, from below, and your own divinity through your higher self. And when they do, they create this brilliant starlight. And this starlight just expands its light until you're completely engulfed in this starlight. Taking a deep breath in here and out. Beautiful. And in this place, let's do this. Let's do that bubble of light. So create a bubble of light in front of you from your heart, and begin to pour in that gratitude, a gratitude for those who have come before you, for your ancestors, for your lineage, those who have paved the way for you. And just fill this ball with that divine light. There you go. You can make it as big as you want. It doesn't matter the size, because the amount of light in there is still going to be potent. There you go. And now imagine, see, sense, or feel your lineage behind you, like standing, like it's almost like they're lined up, or maybe they're just standing behind you, right? Well, they might be in front of you so that you can see them. Right, that's okay too. Now go ahead and release that bubble of light to your ancestors, and see, sense, or feel that bubble of light just move through and bless all of them. All of them. There you go. Place your hand on your heart and say thank you as it is doing this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for paving the path for me. Thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for your advice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Oh, there you go. And now go ahead and set the intention. I am open to receiving the support of those who are here for my highest good, who are of the highest light vibrations. I open up to receive your support and your guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Wonderful. Taking a deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Now drop back into your heart, and from there go ahead and ask, which of these messages is here to support me this week? 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, go ahead and taking a deep breath in and out. Open your eyes, open your heart, ready to receive your message for the week. So I think this deck, it is perfect. I'm using the wisdom of the hidden realms. I'll put the link below so that if you resonate with you and you would like to have your own deck, you can grab yours. But it's called the wisdom of the hidden realms. And I feel like this will be perfect for this week, because we're talking about ancestors. So let's see here. If there is a specific thing that you need support from your ancestors, go ahead and bring that into your heart. I know for me, in my work with the neurographic, the ancestral arts journey, my intention, I asked my ancestors to help me create wealth, to help me create my own wealth. So what is yours? Bring that into your heart. And let's see what you receive to support that. All right. So if you received one, you are working with the Lady of Lightning. And this card, it says, this card is about surprises. It says sometimes shock and a total paradigm shift. So this deck comes with, it talks about when the card is an ally and then when the card is a challenger. So if you were using like the tarot, it would say like the upright versus reverse. Now, if you've worked with me, if you know me, I still look at both. I don't just look at just the upright or the reverse, because each of them tell you, they give you a complete picture. So I'm going to read both of them to you, because as an ally, that means you're flowing with the energy, you're aligned with the energy, you're co-creating with the energy. And as a challenger, the challenger tells you where the work is, what you need to heal, what you need to release, and all of that. So they create a beautiful, complete picture. So I'm going to share both, okay? So if you received one, you're working with the Lady of Lightning. And as an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to a new height. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like a lightning. Be prepared, change is imminent. And a total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. And as a challenger, it says unpleasant news, an unexpected shock, or an overall sense of powerlessness are the aspects you may experience when the Lady of Lightning appears as your challenger. This is a time when you may be forced to make a change you don't want to make. A situation may suddenly turn into a different direction than you would hope it would. This is a sign of difficulty and unwanted surprises. But consider the idea of thunderstorm and how beautiful and charged with electricity the world is after it passes. It will always pass, because that is the nature of the storm. Your difficulties will too, as that is the way of things as well. In the realm of the Lady of Lightning, it's prudent to engage the law of non-resistance. Relax and wait out the storm in the shelter of your faith and goodwill, trusting that all will be well, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Wonderful new life has an opportunity to grow when the storm passes. The Lady of Lightning would much prefer to be your ally anyways. Taking a deep breath in here and out. This is a powerful card. All right, let's move on to card number 2. If you received 2, you are working with the Horse King. The Horse King. And this card is about assistance and control. As an ally, the Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that some persons or circumstance brought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. You aren't meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. The Horse King wants to know why you think you can do everything yourself. Keeping control of everything around you is counterproductive and exhausting. You may lose an important opportunity if you insist on being stubborn. This is when the horse king is the challenger. This is where you remember you're finding where you need to change, where you need to heal, where you need to let go. The horse king is patient, however, and will wait for you to come to your senses and accept the help you need. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise. Yet, the horse king says that all it takes is a decision to jump on his back, ask for help, and graciously allow yourself to be carried to your destination. Let go of control, and amazing things can happen for you. Beautiful message. Thank you, Horse King. All right, and the last card, if you receive 3, you're working with a High Lady of Love and Compassion. And this card has to do with reverence, kindness, and consideration. So as an ally, when the High Lady of Love and Compassion chooses to be your ally, she brings you a deep and meaningful message. She reminds you that only love is real. It is the sole, unconditional, and true power behind all means of manifesting out of the unseen into the material. Love's greatest creative power is ignited by the conscious action of compassion. Generosity of the heart, reverence, respect, and empathy for all living things bring you profound power to live a life of happiness and contentment. Love, compassion, and kindness to all must be the impulse behind your thoughts, feelings, and actions when your intention is to create a prosperous and abundant life. I'm going to read this again. Love, compassion, and kindness to all must be the impulse behind your thoughts, feelings, and actions when your intention is to create a prosperous and abundant life. Unconditional love will be returned tenfold. The High Lady also reminds you that when she chooses to be your ally, she brings you evidence that you are loved. All manner of synchronicities align in your favor. If your question refers to a relationship, you're required to think of the other person and inquire what is in his or her highest good. Give selflessly without asking for or expecting anything in return, and let go. What is yours will come to you. Kindness always returns somehow. You will surely receive that which you give in more ways than you can imagine. And when the High Lady of Love and Compassion appears as your challenger, she gently reminds you to snap out of self-centeredness. The ego has set a sneaky trap for you. You may have forgotten that to create an abundant life, you must be conscious of how your choices impact those around you. Are you trying to manipulate others to get what you want without consideration for them? Is it possible that your good intentions are about helping too much, enabling another person to remain the same, and preventing his or her growth? Sometimes it's better to let others hit bottom with their own suffering rather than trying to make it easier for them. Sometimes you need to be cruel to be kind. Be conscious that you aren't alone in this world. Begin to behave as if the God in all life, in every person, matters. Remember that the living world is a sacred community, and you are a magical and important part of it. But you're not the only one who counts. The High Lady of Love and Compassion is waiting to guide you and be your friend and ally. Think first of others, and she will orchestrate your ultimate success. Oh, this is a good one. I feel like this is my card. It rings. It feels really good. I'm excited to work with a High Lady of Love and Compassion. Which one did you receive? Which number did you receive? Go ahead and comment it below so I know which one resonated with you. All right, my loves. I am blessing you abundantly and exceedingly this week. May you get to release whatever it is that is holding you back from your magic, from your abundant and prosperous life, from your life of your dreams. Let's just say it that way, of your visions. May you have grace for yourself, and may you give yourself love and compassion as you move through these powerful times of healing. So much love to you. Until next time, have a fabulous week.
Yeah.